ಅಥವಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಬಾಳೆಹಣ್ಣುಗಳಿಗೂ ನಾವು ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಇದು ಕಾರ್ಪೆಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಡ್ರಮ್ಮಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಳುಗಿಸಿ ಬಾಳೆಹಣ್ಣನ್ನು ಮರುದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹಣ್ಣು ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಪದ್ಧತಿ ಈಗ ಇದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ. ಇದು ಯಾರನ್ನು ನಾಶ ಮಾಡೋದಂದರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಮಾಜವನ್ನು ನಾಶ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರಗ್ ಅನೇಕ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದಾಗಿದೆ. ಡ್ರಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಬೆಳೆದಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಆವರಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಡ್ರಗ್ ಸಿಗುವಂಥದ್ದಿದೆ. ಅದು ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತಲೂ ಒಂದು ಮಾರಿಯಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಈ ಸಮಾಜವನ್ನು ಕೊಲ್ಲುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅದು ಡ್ರಗ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಅನೇಕ ಜನ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಗಣ್ಯ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಕೋಟಿ ಕೋಟಿ ಆದಾಯ ಇದೆ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕವಾಗಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವರು ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಕೆಲವು ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೌನ ವಹಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೌನಂ ಸಮ್ಮತಿ ಲಕ್ಷಣ ಅನ್ನುವ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಟ್ಟು ಡ್ರಗ್ ಎಡಿಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥವರು 5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದಿದೆ. ಇದು ತುಂಬ ಶೋಚನೀಯ ಮತ್ತು ತುಂಬ ಬೇಸರವಾದಂಥ ಸಂಗತಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ 18 ವರ್ಷದ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ 4 ಲಕ್ಷ ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. 4 ಲಕ್ಷ ಜನಗಳು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ 18 ವರ್ಷದ ಕೆಳಗಡೆಯವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 80 ಲಕ್ಷ ಜನ 18 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಮೇಲ್ಪಟ್ಟವರು ಈ ಡ್ರಗ್ ಎಡಿಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥವ್ರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಕಥೆಯನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿ ಈ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಊರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಘಟನೆ, ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು SSLC ಹೋಗುವಂಥ ಒಬ್ಬ ಯುವಕನಿಗೆ ಆ ಡ್ರಗ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಅವನಿಗೆ ದಿನನಿತ್ಯ ಅವನು ಸೇವನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಒಂದು ಪೇಪರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಲೆಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಪುಡಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಆ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರುವಂಥ ಡ್ರಗ್ಗನ್ನು ಅವನು ಸೇವನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊದಲು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಉಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೇವನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡ್ದ. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಹಣ ಕೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ತಂದೆಯ ಕಿಶೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಎತ್ತಿ ಅವನು ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡ್ದ. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ತಂದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು ನನ್ನ ಕಿಶೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಣ ಖಾಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನುವ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ತಂದೆ ಹಿಡಿಯುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮರುದಿವಸ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬನ ಹತ್ರ, ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆಯವರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೇಳಿ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಹೇಳಿ ತರುವಂಥದ್ದಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ಹೇಳಿದರು 500 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ನೀವು 1000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಅಥವಾ ನನ್ನ ಅಣ್ಣನಿಗೆ ತಮ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಹುಷಾರಿಲ್ಲ, ಹಣದ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ, ನಾನೇನೋ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬನಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಉಂಟು. ಆ ರೀತಿಯ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಕಂತೆಗಳನ್ನೇಗೆ ಅವರ ಹತ್ರ ಹಣ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅವನು ಡ್ರಗ್ ಸೇವನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿಯ ತನಕ ಡ್ರಗ್ ಎಡಿಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನಂದರೆ, ಒಂದು ದಿವಸ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಡ್ರಗ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಆದರೆ ಫೆವಿಕೋಲ್ ಬಾಟ್ಲಿಯನ್ನು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಥವಾ ಅಮೃತಾಂಜನ್ ಬಾಟ್ಲಿಯನ್ನು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವನು ಡ್ರಗ್ಗನ್ನು ಎಳೆಯುವಂಥದ್ದಿದೆ. ಅವನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಅವನ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ದಿನನಿತ್ಯ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಬಡಿಯುವಂಥದ್ದು, ದಿನನಿತ್ಯ ಹೊಡೆಯುವಂಥದ್ದು, ದಿನನಿತ್ಯ ಬಾಗಿಲಾಕಿ
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. I would like to welcome all of you to this Janmashtami celebration, and I would like all of those who are standing kindly come forward and be seated. So first of all, we'll start with the invocation prayer. I would request everyone, please stand at your place for the invocation prayer.
Hare Krishna. So now we'll have the invocation prayer. Here in this prayer, we are glorifying Lord Krishna, who is the cause of all causes, and He is the Supreme Personality. So please join your hands and you can meditate on the Lord as I sing the prayer. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Chintamani Prakara Sadmasu Kalpavriksha Lakshavriteshu Surabhir Rabipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasrashata Sambrama Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Hare Krishna. So now I'd like to request all of you all to be seated. And today, both of us, myself, I am Dr. Rasika, and
I am Dr. Raghav Sharma. I am currently intern in KMC Manipal.
And I'm a consultant psychiatrist working in TMA Pai Hospital, Udupi. So both of us today, we'll do our humble attempt to guide you through the various programs scheduled for this evening. So please be with us and enjoy the festivities, because this is a celebration of Krishna. Just like we celebrate our birthdays, you know, this is a celebration of the Lord of the entire universe. So with all your hearts, please join in every prayer. We'll start off today with the Abhishek ceremony, and along with the Abhishek ceremony, we shall also be having a wonderful kirtan. Okay, so kirtan is a way of connecting with the Lord. It's chanting the names of the Lord for the pleasure of the Lord, right? So on a birthday, what do? We like to do something which pleases the person whose birthday it is, right? So Krishna is the center today. Today he is the one who is having his birthday. So why don't we, from our hearts and souls, okay, thank him for all those wonderful infinite blessings we've received through the years and through the means of chanting. So as we have this wonderful group which will be leading us to the kirtan today, this is the vibration through which we can connect to the Lord. So please join in with your hearts and souls in the kirtan and watch the wonderful Abhishek which is also simultaneously taking place. And this is going to be a divine feast for your eyes, for your ears, for your hearts and your soul. It's going to be a multi-sensory experience, a spiritual experience which is going to be taking you, connecting you deep within. So without much further ado,
thank you. So before starting the today's program of Krishna Janmashtami, I would first of all introduce to the Bhakti Vedanta Youth Services Manipal, BYS Manipal. So we are a small group of students of Manipal University who are trying to practice and propagate Krishna consciousness in Manipal. Our aim is to reveal the youth the essence of teachings of spiritual India. We highlight the relevance of this wisdom to our lives and show how it is just as true and relevant today as it was thousands of years ago when it was first written down. You really don't need to fit a particular profile or to be from a specific background to get involved with BYS Manipal. Some members were attracted to the group through the philosophy that we dynamically present. Some become addicted to the music or the delicious foods at our events. And there are those that relish the friendships. Being youth, we make sure that we have a great time doing what we do, whether it be staying up late preparing for festival, singing our hearts out in melodious kirtan, or exploring a beautiful Indian city with our members.
So, with this introduction to Bhaktivedanta Youth Services, today we'd like to invite once again all of you to our Janmashtami celebrations. And since it seems a very little dim and everyone seems to be very quiet, so to awaken, to tell Krishna that we have come for his birthday celebrations, I would like every single one of you in the audience to raise your hands and chant along with me, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare Rama,
Hare Ram,
Hare Rama,
Ram Ram,
Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
So this chanting in this age is the best form to connect to the Lord, and this is what he loves. Okay, so without further ado, we would request the Kirtan team to start the Kirtan, and I would request all of you all to heartily participate in the Kirtan. And before that, just a small announcement. While we were bringing Lord Jagannath inside from his Ratha, he lost his brooch. So this is Krishna's transcendental pastime. So he's lost his brooch. So if anyone finds a purple colored beautiful brooch lying anywhere, I would request you all to please bring it to the stage and give it to any one of us. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaaya Bhutadishtimaya Swami
Hare Krishna.
Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prasarini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarani Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama,
कीर्तन की।
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम
राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि
हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि
हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि सुंदर नंद नारायण हरि बोल हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि बोल केशव हरि गोविंद हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि नारायण हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि बोल केशव हरि गोविंद हरि केशव हरि गोविंद केशव हरि गोविंद हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि नारायण हरि बोल वनमाली मुरलीधारी धारी वनमाली मुरलीधारी गोवर्धन गिरिवरधारी गोवर्धन गिरिवरधारी गोवर्धन गिरिवरधारी गोवर्धन गिरिवरधारी नित्य नित्य कर माखन चोरी गोपी मनहारी 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 हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि 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 हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि 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 आवो रे आना रे गोकुल के प्यारे आओ रे आना रे गोकुल के प्यारे आओ रे खाना रे गोकुल के प्यारे आओ रे खाना रे गोकुल के प्यारे आओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे 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 हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद हरि नारायण हरि हरि नारायण हरि हरि नारायण हरि हरि नारायण हरि हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंद गोवर्धन गिरिवरधारी गोवर्धन गिरिवरधारी नित्य नित्य कर माखन चोरी गोपी मनहारी 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 हरि सुंदर रंग मुकुंदा हरि नारायण हरि गोविंद 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 हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि केशव हरि गोविंद हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि नारायण हरि बोल आओ रे खाना रे गोकुल के प्यारे आओ रे खाना रे गोकुल के प्यारे आओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे आओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरि नारायण हरि बोल हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
Hare Krishna. So we are very, very grateful to this wonderful Kirtan team who has led this ecstatic Kirtan. So once again, for the pleasure of Krishna, please everyone raise your hands and chant. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare. So now, before we have the lecture for the evening, we had a fancy dress competition in the morning for little kids aged between 0 to 7 years. So some of the participants who couldn't be present in the morning to receive their prizes, we would like to call them on stage to receive their prizes. Okay? So I'd like to call Bharat, who won the second prize in the Krishna category. You tell Atul Krishna. Here, Prabhuji ka. Prabhuji ka. हाँ, give this. Everyone give a big round of applause. Hari Bol! To this wonderful kid who spoke at the age of 4 years. He spoke wonderful verses from the Bhagavad Gita, all at verbatim. So thank you. Now I'd like to call Arav Saralaya, who also won the second prize in the Krishna category in the age group of 4.5 to 7 years. Arav, can I have Arav please on the stage? Is Arav there? Okay, Arav is coming. Yes, everyone, please give a big round of applause for Arav. It's amazing how these children at this young age are imbibing our culture and learning beautiful pastimes of Lord Krishna by doing all these wonderful fancy dress competition. So really appreciate a big round of applause for the parents also for doing such a wonderful job in prepping them up and bringing them and inspiring them to, continue our culture. And now I'd like to call Sachin Pai sir and his entire family, along with Saisha Pai. I would like to invite all of them on stage. And Saisha won the third prize in the Radharani category. We would like to give a small memento to Sachin Pai sir. हाँ सचिन पाय का सर ये सचिन पाय सर का है ये सचिन पाय सर का है हाँ सचिन पाय मैडम को नहीं बस हो गया ना इतना ही है ना ये फ्री है ना ठीक है Okay, without further ado, I'll ask Raghav now to introduce our speaker for the evening. So please wait on and listen to the wonderful pastimes of Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So before proceeding to our next event, I would just like to announce few things. There is one Bhagavad Gita session coming on 11th and 12th September. So those who want to hear that Bhagavad Gita session by His Grace Smita Krishna Prabhu can register themselves. The register is outside. Also one book stall is there. You all can go and buy some books. Okay, so now we'll proceed with the lecture. So His Grace Atul Krishna Das Prabhuji, he was born in New Delhi, completed his schooling in Delhi, Mumbai and college education also through Mumbai University, and then decided to dedicate his life for serving humanity by propagating the message of scriptures, and to fulfill that purpose, he joined International Society of Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON, and is preaching the message for last 18 years. Currently, he is based in ISKCON, Karwar, Karnataka, and gives seminars on various topics like mind control, successful teaching skills, life after death, and so on and so forth. Hare Krishna. So, Prabhuji, now you can start.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Maybe all of you can raise your hands and then say loudly, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you very much for joining this evening. So before I begin, I would like to chant some mantras. And I request all of you to please be quiet. Those of you who are talking, whether you are standing or you are sitting, wherever you are, please stop talking. Om Ajnanatimmirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Brindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Grateful to all of you for joining us this evening. And I was thinking, Manipal is a place where a lot of students are there, and students need to learn a lot of things for their life. I will request all the devotees also to please be quiet. Those who are standing can be quiet, those who are sitting can be quiet. Those who are taking prasadam can be quiet. Yes, thank you. So Janmashtami is a day where we remember Lord Krishna. Janmashtami is a day where we can learn a lot from Lord Krishna. So by remembering Lord Krishna and by learning from his instructions, we can change our life. And real Janmashtami will be when we imbibe the values given by Lord Krishna, change our life, and please him by service. So that's the purpose, that's the real celebration of Janmashtami. Of course, we do a lot of things in Janmashtami, and I'm very thankful to all of you who participated in the Kirtan, in the Rath Yatra, in the Abhishek, and of course we still have this Dahi Handi is still remaining, so you all will be participating in that also. But we also have to learn a lot of things to take home. You have come here and you should learn something. Lord Krishna in his life has given lot of instructions, lot of teachings to us. Whether it is about relationship, Lord Krishna gives perfect, Lord Krishna is the perfect example. Or if it is about leadership, Lord Krishna is the perfect example. Of course, he is the Supreme Lord and he is perfect in everything. So, when we talk about leadership, we see Lord Ramachandra and Lord Krishna, they both were leaders. But there was difference in the style of leadership. What we can learn, we are just trying to learn something from Krishna's life. And one of the things is the style of leadership. Lord Ramachandra was leading an army of unskilled people. He had only monkeys, most of them, who were helping Lord Ramachandra. They were not skilled in anything. The only weapon they had was to pick up some tree or some stones and just throw. That's all. Or maybe some of them had some other weapons. That's all. So Lord Ramachandra was leading, so he was in the front. You see, when Lord Ramachandra was leading, he was in the front. He was fighting. He was leading the army from the front. But Lord Krishna, he gave a different style of leadership. He was leading an army of highly skilled people. Who was he leading? Arjuna, Bhim, Drishtadumna, all these highly skilled people. They knew how to win the war. And Sri Krishna showed style of leadership by leading from behind. He was not leading from front, he was not fighting, he was not going ahead like Lord Ramachandra, but he was still leading the army, staying behind. So like this, there are a lot of lessons which we can learn from Lord Krishna, which can help us in our life. Today I would like to focus on some of the lessons which we learn by the pastime of his taking birth, because being Janmashtami. So we will hear how Lord Krishna appeared, and at the same time we will also learn some life lessons from that. It is very important for us. We are in an age where spirituality, religion has taken a back seat. We have so many things to do in our life. Career is there, earning money is there, getting famous is there, becoming an influencer on the social media is there. So with all these things, the Lord, the religion, spirituality, we don't have time for it. But look at Krishna's birth, and if we learn from it, we will understand that Lord Krishna is teaching us a way of life, how you can live. And that is very important for us to learn from Lord Krishna. So we're talking about his birth on Janmashtami. So we all know that Devaki was getting married to Vasudeva. And Kansa, he had prepared for the marriage for 2 months. Lot of preparations he had done. And now is the time, she's married, she's leaving. And Kansa said, I will be the charioteer. I will drive the chariot. Or in today's language we can say, he said, I will be the driver. So he was a charioteer, he was taking the chariot ahead, showing so much love. And then what happened? There was a voice from the sky saying that Kamsa, the 8th child of Devaki, is going to kill you. As soon as Kamsa heard this, all the love was gone. What remained was enmity. He took out the sword and he was about to kill his own sister on the day of marriage. Why? Because he thought that she will be the cause of my death. Now this is the world we are living in. We are living in a world where as long as I can get something from you, I can say I love you. And the moment I don't get anything from you, the moment my selfishness, the moment my desires are fulfilled, I am ready to kill you. And this is what is happening in the modern world. And the reason for that is that in our life we have given importance to money, to power, to fame, and not to Krishna. So Janmashtami is the day to remind us that let us not go into these kind of things. Let us give importance to Lord Krishna in our life. So Devaki was about to be killed, and Vasudeva, who was her husband, just got married. He thought, I have to save my wife. So he told Kamsa, don't worry. He tried explaining Kamsa in various ways. And finally he said, Kamsa, don't worry. I will get all the children. I will come and give it to you. You can kill. Don't worry. So Kamsa was satisfied. Here we see even a person like Kamsa believed a personality like Vasudeva, father of Krishna. What was the reason? Why he believed? Because that was the time where people, they as they say, they walk, they talk. So whatever they said, they did it. It was not the modern times like today, where we say something, we don't do it. So Kamsa believed. So Vasudeva saved. So here Vasudeva is setting a good example for us that whatever happens in life, what we should do, we should try our best to save ourselves. Now what is saving ourselves means? Bhagavad Gita explains us how you can save yourself. If you really want to save yourself, the first thing is you should understand yourself. Second, you should understand how to stay in this world. And third, you should understand what is the result of all the activities which we are performing in this world. So Bhagavad Gita is teaching us how to save ourselves. Learn from Bhagavad Gita. Do not get carried away by the so-called advertisements, publicity, propaganda of this world, where people are just being taken for a ride. All these media advertisements, they are just taking you for a ride. And we like fools, we are happy to be cheated. What is it going to give us? So save yourself, as Vasudeva was trying everything to save Devaki. Try to save yourself. Do whatever you can. And Bhagavad Gita is teaching us, so instructions of Bhagavad Gita can really save us. So then Vasudeva goes, Kamsa leaves him, and the first child is born. Vasudeva brings the child to Kamsa. Says, here Kamsa, kill him. Can you imagine a father bringing a newly born child for a person to be killed? But Vasudeva did it. He brought the child, and the Kamsa took the child, and Kamsa his heart melted. Kamsa thought, what kind of a father, just to keep his words, he's ready to give me his child to be killed? And he said, I have no problem with this first child. I have heard that the 8th child will kill me, so you take this away, take him back. Vasudeva was very happy that okay, I have saved the child. But Vasudeva was thinking that Kamsa is not to be person to be believed. So he took him back, and after some time, due to the influence of Narad Muni, Kamsa decided to kill the child. Not only 8th child, but all the children of Devaki. So he went, he imprisoned, and he killed the first child of Devaki. Now Lord Krishna, we are coming to the appearance of Lord Krishna. So one after another, 6 children were killed. The question comes, why Devaki was giving birth when she knew that the child will be killed? What kind of a mother Devaki is? You know very well that as soon as the child will be born, Kamsa will come and he will kill the child. Why are you giving birth? Why did Devaki stop? The reason was, Devaki was setting an example for all of us, that to get something good or to achieve something great in this life, you should be ready to sacrifice. Good things or great things in life do not come without a price. So Devaki was paying the price for Krishna to appear. She had heard that the 8th child, he will kill Kamsa. So she was waiting for that. And that is the reason she was taking all the trouble. In our life, when we are working, we are studying, we face lot of obstacles. And these obstacles should give us encouragement to go on. Like there is a race called hurdle race. So in normal race you just run. But in hurdle race, when you come to the hurdle, you jump. So life is like a hurdle race. When there are obstacles, you should put more energy. Try to find solution. Now our life is governed by some rules. Like we are staying in this country, you are staying in this state, there are some rules governing it. Similarly, life is governed by rules. And in the modern world, unfortunately, we don't even know that we are governed by rules and regulation. So our life, please do not waste it. I have seen when there are problems, people run to God. What to talk of India, even people in NASA, America, when they have problems, they run to God. When they are not able to do anything, like that famous example that NASA was sending astronauts to moon. There were 9 of them, and 3 of them were in the capsule doing the rehearsal, doing the practice, and somehow capsule developed some technical problems and they were stuck in the capsule. And all 3 of them were dying in front of all the big scientists of the world. And they could not do anything. So ultimately, the scientists said, these are the scientists of NASA considered to be the topmost scientists in the world. And they said, please pray to God. This was their statement. So you are scientist. You are sending astronauts to moon. Why are you turning to God? Because ultimately we have to come. So an intelligent person is who accepts God before the emergency comes. Don't wait for the emergency to come, where you have to run, we have to rush to Lord. Do it right now. That is intelligence. We are using our intelligence in various ways. We are creating a lot of gadgets. We are creating a lot of so-called planets. They are sending, this went up, that went up, the satellites. But then, that's not real advancement. We have right now, when there are no problems in your life, learn from ant. Have you seen ants? Generally in summer season, you see lot of ants coming around. You just put some sugar and lot of ants will come. But you know, ants are teaching us nice lesson. When the ants are in the summer where they can come out, they keep collecting for the winter, thinking that in winter we will not be able to come out, so keep collecting. And throughout the winter, when they are not able to come out, their thought process is they are just waiting for the summer to come. So that means, of course, ants have a lot of lessons to give us, but one of the lesson is prepare yourself for the worst situation. Don't wait for the worst situation to come. And what is our preparation? Being in a student life, if you are having some relationship problem, what is your preparation? If you are having some severe disease, what is your preparation? We don't prepare. We close our eyes to reality. We are like rabbits. When rabbit, he runs for his life. If somebody is attacking rabbit, rabbit runs for his life. And when he finds no means to escape, he closes his eyes and sits down. By closing the eyes, the rabbit thinks that all the world is in darkness. Now no one can see me because I am in darkness. So we are not preparing. This life is very important. Please prepare for the worst situation. And what is the preparation? How can we prepare? The preparation comes when you become strong from within. Many times I have met many students who are not able to give up bad habits, who are not able to cope up with problems, who are not able to handle issues. Why? They are very weak internally. So strength, you may need strength externally to maintain your body, but you also need strength internally to face challenges of life. I am sure all of you who are sitting here today, someday or other you have faced some challenge. And if you have not, you are very lucky, but be prepared, challenges are bound to come. This life is like that. Material life is a package deal given to us. Kabhi khushi, kabhi gum. This is material life. So it comes with a package deal. Be prepared. And what is our preparation? To make yourself internally strong, you need to work on spiritual level. Level of the spirit. Level of the soul. Externally you may become strong by going to gym, exercising, but internally you become strong when you understand the philosophy of life. And what is philosophy of life? philosophy of life is given in scriptures like Bhagavad Gita. So my humble request to all of you that please read Bhagavad Gita, understand Bhagavad Gita, and then imbibe the values. Prepare yourself. That's our preparation. Become so strong internally. Like Arjuna in the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, he completely broke down. He was crying, having tears in his eyes. And who was Arjuna? The most powerful warrior on this earth. He was crying. It is mentioned in the beginning of the second chapter, Tam tatha kripaya vishtam ashru purna kulekshanam. Eyes were full of tears because he lost that internal strength. He still had the external strength, but he lost it internally. And then Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita. It may have taken around 1 hour for Krishna to speak Bhagavad Gita. 1 hour, 1.5 hours, that's all. And Arjuna came out of that anxiety attack, panic attack, that depressed state. And he told Krishna, okay, I'm ready to do whatever you say, I'm prepared now. So when Arjuna won the battle which was going on within, he could win the battle outside. Now for you it's an example here, that please win the battle inside first, before you win the challenges, before you face the challenges of life. And please understand, life will continue to throw challenges at you. There will never be a time when you can be very peaceful. In this world, please hear carefully, in this world, what is happiness? The gap between two miseries. One problem is gone, another is about to come, and that gap where no problems are there is considered to be happiness in this world. But that's not real happiness. Real happiness is something which should not end. That's real happiness. It should not come with a package deal of misery. That's real happiness. So to achieve that, we have to become internally strong. And Devaki is giving that message. That how strong she was to see her children die right in front of her eyes. Many of you are here who are mothers, and you know, when the child is born, a newly born child, how attached a mother is to the child. Her own child. And then to see that child dying right in, not just dying, being killed right in front of her eyes. You need strength. So internal strength is very important. So then Devaki gave birth to 6 children who were killed by Kansa. And then the 7th child, she was into her 7th pregnancy when there was a miscarriage. That's what she understood, but actually it was not. The 7th child was Lord Balaram, who was transferred from Devaki's womb to Rohini's womb. Now we are celebrating Janmashtami. So I would like to tell some secrets to you. Are you ready to hear secrets? Yes. How many of you are ready to hear secret? Please raise your hand. Oh, so many of you. Thank you. At least I know that all of you are hearing. Okay, before I give you the secret, I would like to ask a question. Tell me the name of mother and father of Lord Krishna. Who would like to say? Please raise your hand. Yes. Vasudeva and Devaki. Very nice. We should clap for these children. At least they know something. Vasudeva and Devaki. Right? All of you agree? 100%? Any objection? Okay. Let me tell you, all of you are wrong. Now I'm coming to the secret. You still want to say Devaki Vasudeva are their parents? Are you still saying that? How many of you say Vasudeva and Devaki are parents of Lord Krishna? Mother and father. Raise your hand. Now what happened? All of you all of you are scared now. Okay. Let me explain. What had happened on that night when Lord Krishna appeared? If you hear carefully, so then you will understand the secret, that whether Devaki is mother or no. Right? Ready? Yes. Are you all hearing carefully? How many of you are hearing? Okay, very nice. On that night, Lord Krishna appeared in front of Devaki. We all know that. Four-armed form he appeared. And then Devaki requested, please be my child, and then he became a child. Right? There is no secret in that. Everyone knows. Now hear the secret. Lord Krishna simultaneously appeared in Mathura and in Gokul. Now that secret you didn't know, right? How many of you knew this? That he appeared simultaneously? Okay, hardly. So please understand, Krishna took birth not from Devaki. Now this is being recorded, okay? And I'm sure it must be some live relay also. And those who must be thinking, what does this say? We all know Devaki is mother. Krishna was born to Yashoda. That's the secret. He simultaneously appeared in Mathura and Gokul, but in Gokul, he did not appear in four-armed form. He appeared as son of Yashoda. He took birth from Yashoda. Now, how do I say this? Okay. Now tell me, when the child is born, he is connected to the mother with the cord, right? All of you know that? Everyone knows this. And to separate the child, that cord is cut. Have you heard this anywhere, that there was a cord connecting Devaki and Krishna, and it was cut and then Krishna was taken? Anywhere did you hear? But Bhagavatam says that there was a ceremony done for Yashoda to cut the umbilical cord. It is called Jata Karma. And that was done because Krishna was born as a child of Yashoda. So Krishna, there are a lot of secrets I'm going to tell you now. This is only the one. I don't know how much time I have. Can anyone tell me what time, how much time I have to go on speaking? 5 minutes. Okay, I have only 5 minutes. I can't give you more secrets. I had so many secrets. One of the secrets I wanted to tell was, you see Rohini, Balramji was transferred from Devaki's womb to Rohini's womb. So Rohini was suddenly pregnant. Rohini was staying away from her husband. Her husband was in Mathura, she was in Gokul. She became pregnant. Why? No one questioned. That's also a secret that I don't have time today, so I will not tell you. But then what happened on that night? So Krishna, so Yashoda gave birth to twins. One boy and one girl. Yashoda gave birth to twins. So one was Krishna and the other was Durga, Chandi, Kali, whatever name has been given to them, and different names to her. So now when Vasudeva came, what happened in Mathura? Krishna appeared in four-armed form, and then Vasudeva and Devaki offered prayers. See, this is appearance of Krishna. Have any of you offered prayers to your child when he was born? Right? And did you did? Your child was born and then you were folding hands. So, Tvameva Mata Pita Tvameva Bandhu Sakha Tvameva. Any of you did that? But here is Devaki. It's a child. Supposed to be a child. But he appeared in four-armed form and they both of them offered prayers. And then Krishna also blessed them. Of course, the children are not born like Krishna appears. When he appeared, he had completely grown hairs, nice curly hairs. So then, Vasudeva was asked by Krishna, take me to Gokul. Now see here, we know Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. How is he behaving? Devaki was waiting for years. She was taking all the trouble of seeing her children killed just to have Krishna as son. And now here is Krishna who appeared and he says, take me to Gokul, I am not going to stay here. What about Devaki? He didn't even ask Devaki, should I go? He just went. And Vasudeva took. So when Vasudeva took Krishna to Gokul, there's a lot of good description of that. There is a river in between, Yamuna, and he had to cross that. There was no boat. But Yamuna gave the way. So when he reached there, now there Yashoda had given birth to twins. So then Vasudeva was carrying the son and he wanted to keep an exchange with the daughter, take the daughter back. Now you see, we are going to speak on that also if we have time. Is it a good idea to save your child? You are killing someone else's child? That's what Vasudeva did. Yes. No, you are a small child, that's why you don't understand. To save your child, to save Vasudeva, his own child, he is killing Yashoda's daughter. He knows that when he'll take back, Kansa will kill. So Vasudeva came. He had Krishna in his hand. So he kept Krishna. So when he kept Krishna, of course it was dark. It's not that, it was all light up like that so that, everyone knows, okay, Vasudeva is coming. No, and it was dark. So he couldn't see that there was already a Krishna given birth by Yashoda, who was still connected to Yashoda with the cord. So he kept the son, and that Krishna, that is Devaki Nandan Krishna, or Krishna who appeared in Mathura, he merged into this Krishna, because both are same. So he merged. And Vasudeva took the daughter and went back. So Krishna appeared like this. He appeared simultaneously at both the places. But he appeared as son of Yashoda. He only appeared in four-armed form in front of Devaki. So now you tell me, who are parents of Krishna? Your record is stuck on that only. Who are the parents? Say loudly. Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. They are the real parents of Krishna. So anyway, we have lot of other things, lot of mysteries, lot of secrets to share. And we will continue to share. I'm sure all of you would like to join the courses and you would like to come every Saturday here. Here in this place, we do every Saturday a program where discussions on Bhagavad Gita take place. I request all of you to please join us every Saturday here, Saturday evening, where you can participate in such discussions. And at the same time, I also request you to take spiritual life very seriously. As I was mentioning, the inner strength will come only if you are connected to spirituality. So please take spiritual life seriously. And I pray on this day of Janmashtami to Lord Krishna that may he bless all of you and give you the intelligence to understand Him. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
To His Grace Atul Krishna Prabhu for his wonderful, inspiring class and for engaging the audience that by the end everyone was listening. So we are very, very grateful to Prabhuji for his wonderful lecture, and we'd like to honor Prabhuji with a small memento, and I would request Sundar Prabhu to give the same. And we would like to announce today that we have a wonderful, wonderful batch of students and the local devotees together have made 108 offerings for the, for this wonderful auspicious ceremony of Janmashtami. So a special shout out to the Vaksha students who have been working tirelessly since morning. They are in the crowd behind. They are the ones who are serving. And a big shout out, in Hare Krishna style will be Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So a big shout out to all those devotees who came together and the Vaksha students who could, by Krishna's mercy and his pleasure, for his pleasure, make 108 offerings. So once the darshan is open, these prasadam will be available to all. So please do collect Mahaprasad, which has been offered with lot of love by all these devotees.
Also, I would like to announce that there is one book stall table outside. Also, a 2-day Bhagavad Gita session will be held on 11th and 12th September next month by His Grace Smita Krishna Prabhu. Also, one selfie with Krishna photo was there. You all can go and take a photo with Lord Krishna, and you can also tag BYS Manipal on Instagram. Then also there is one regular Saturday Love Feast program which is held every Saturday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So those who can come can kindly come every Saturday. So now I would like all of you to participate in Sandhya Aarti, which will be followed by Matka Fod or maybe simultaneously. So prepare yourselves and be a part of it.
Yeah, so Nanda ke Ananda Bhayo, Jai Kanaiya Lal ki. Hari Bol.
बोलिए बांके बिहारी लाल की, बांके बिहारी लाल की, बांके बिहारी लाल की। हरे कृष्णा।
हाथी घोड़ा पाल की जय, हाथी घोड़ा पाल की जय कन्हैया लाल की। So you can see that in front of their lordships, all the offerings, the 108 offerings are, offered to the Lord. So now we request the Kirtan team to start the Kirtan.
Hare Krishna. Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna. Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Hare Bol. Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare.
Hare Krishna. I would request the volunteers to kindly remove the chairs. I would request volunteers, devotees to kindly remove the chairs, please, except for elderly people. Move the chairs to the side. The chairs should be moved to the sides. We'll be doing Kirtan now, so I would request all of them to kindly move the chairs to the side. Elderly people can sit on the side, please. Give them some chair in the side. Hare Krishna. We can start Kirtan.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
the most awaited event, the Matka Ford, is going to happen. Sudama Prabhu is going to start with the Kirtan. I guess we have for Mataji's ladies, we have these 1, 2, 3. Okay? So these are 3 for the ladies, and these 3 are for the guys. Matkas. Okay? So Prabhuji will start. I guess people can make a group that the first matka which आपका ये है क्या वहाँ पे? अच्छा वहाँ पे नहीं तो हम लोग पीछे के जाएगा पीछे जाएगा go behind. वहाँ पे रखना नहीं चाहिए था हम लोगों को. The first matka in the last, please. We'll break the first matka. The girls, please go there. The first matka in the last. All the girls, boys, we can break this matka here when Sudama Prabhu starts the kirtan. Haribol, Jai.
नंद के आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल की.
All the boys in the right side.
आनंद भयो जय कन्हैया लाल की. नंद के आनंद भयो. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादलाददायिने नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादलाददायिने जय जगदीश हरि जय जगदीश हरि राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण Krishna Mahamantra ki.
So, Hare Krishna, thank you so much for all the devotees who have come. Such beautiful numbers. So, thanks to all the devotees who have come and assembled today and make this program a grand success. We would first like to thank His Grace Kishan Prabhu, who is the main organizer, who has really taken care of every single thing. So, let's all chant together one Hare Krishna mantra for him. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. May Krishna bless him with all the strength and all the blessings from everyone, that he can really continue to do such wonderful service.
Now I would also like to thank all the devotees from Udupi, Mangalore and all other local places who have come and give their association and their services. 3 times loudly chant Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
We'd also like to thank the wonderful deity dressing team, the team who decorated the beautiful altar. We would also like to thank the Kirtan team for making the entire program so ecstatic. And we'd also like to thank the Vaksha team headed by Chef Thiru sir and Chef Daya and their entire team who have worked tirelessly since morning, more than like all of us put together. We've just been talking, but they have been doing it and they have made it such a grand success. So a special shout out and Hare Krishna mantra for the Vaksha team. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And may you guys always get empowered and blessed to come and serve the deities wherever they are every year. Okay, thank you so much.
I would also like to thank His Grace Smita Krishna Prabhu, who is always here, like in Manipal. Whenever he gets time, he usually come. So one time, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Now I would also like to thank all the students from Mahe, KMC, MCOPS, MCOTS, MIT and all other devotees from Bhajan Kutir who have worked tirelessly and so hard in organizing the today's Janmashtami event, and also the fancy dress competition, the painting competition, who are there in the book tables, who are in the registration counters. So one time loud chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, everyone who can raise their hands, please raise your hands. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare. And also special thanks to the anti-drug rally which was held in the beginning. To all those people who assembled and helped out with that, we are very grateful. And a big shout out to all those people mentioned or unmentioned. We are so grateful to every single person who has come here today and every single person of the Bhajan Kutir organizing team who have worked tirelessly. We are very, very grateful. And with this, we'll bring the program to a close. Hare Krishna. Have a wonderful evening and a wonderful year ahead. Hari Bol.
बांके बिहारी लाल की, बांके बिहारी लाल की, बांके बिहारी लाल की.
Hare Krishna.